Today, I'm delighted to be with Carley Bright, who is currently the General Manager for 245 Hammersmith for BNP Paribas Real Estate. Hopefully I've got that right, Carley. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking me to do this.
No, it's brilliant. So this all came about, so I saw what Carley was doing, a lot of pictures on LinkedIn, and I thought it'd be great to sort of grab you and a bit of toing and froing. I think we've got the all clear to go ahead and do it. So really great to speak to you this morning, Carley.
You too.
So you've been in your present role, is it a year and a bit?
Just coming up a year. I started September the 11th last year.
Oh, wow. So yeah, 7 days off.
Yes.
How have you improved the workplace and added social value to the experience at 245?
Well, I was really lucky because when I came, it was a bit of a blank slate. And as you know, with new build properties, you've got the base build contractors sort of checking out, and then you've got the fit out companies checking in. And we've been really lucky in a way to have that period where people have been fitting out and not been on occupation, which gave us an opportunity to really understand the community at Hammersmith and how we could engage with them, and then how we could bring a bit of that special, because Hammersmith is really interesting, how you can bring that into the building and how you can make both worlds merge, which has been really exciting. So we started off in October, really. We did a little bit of a street food market, and we invited a local primary school down, and we decorated pumpkins and masks with them and had some spooky music on, and just really started to try and get to know people that are in the community. So that was really nice. And then we moved on to Christmas. We had another school come down here and do some choirs out the front, and we were raising money for the Hammersmith bid. They do small tap, big change, which is infusing money into people that haven't got a home. Yeah. So that was really good. And we really started to then understand the Hammersmith bid and what they're all about and what they're doing and how we can work with them and work in conjunction. And then after that, we started doing a little bit more fun things rather than just the social and the charity aspect. We started doing Sofa Sounds, which was really good. We had 3 of those, I believe. And then unfortunately, COVID struck, and we couldn't do that in good conscience because it was a very chilled vibe where you'd all sit on the floor and bring your own booze. But it was obviously in very close proximity and you couldn't do live performances. So that's on hold for now. But since through COVID, we started doing, we volunteered. So we volunteered to go and clean a local charities. That was with NJC, our cleaning contractor. They went and cleaned a local charities office before they went back in, called Petite Miracles. And they do a shop in the West Mall in Shepherd's Bush. And they sell things that local people make. And they give them like free space to do so. And then they also upcycle furniture that they get donated. So we're working with them because they're a really interesting charity in the borough. And then we also donated things like toilet rolls and hand sanitizers, and also our time to anyone that might need it. Since coming back, we've obviously tried to implement things around COVID, and we've obviously still got viewings going on at the building. So what we've done is we're giving out free reusable hand sanitizers with masks that have got our 245 logo on, so that when people are coming in, they're like taking a little bit of the experience away with them, which I think is really nice. And it's something that you can do in this climate. You know, people, I think, are quite quick to think, oh, we can't do this and we can't do that. Think about the things you can do and the things that might actually benefit somebody. It's like people like Barron's Court. They were looking for somewhere to do pop-up tennis. So we're like, great, how can we help you? We gave them the space in the urban park to do so. And then when I was on a call for the Hammersmith, I think it was Hammersmith Community, it's through the council. I was on many calls throughout lockdown period. And there was a university, local, LAMDA, who weren't able to have their graduation. So I said to them, why don't you come down and have the picnic in our gardens? So they did, and they came down and they had a really nice time, a socially distanced open air picnic.
I think now is such an appropriate time to do all the things that you're talking about, giving back and helping the community. And yeah, I think we need more, obviously, institutions and individuals to follow the same theme, really. I think we were going to have a little wander around your building whilst we're talking.
Okay. So at the moment, obviously, we've got lots of COVID signage. Give them away. My wonderful staff.
So the building's open and operational and following obviously all the rules.
Yes, we have a few tenants in at the moment. That's my glamorous assistant, Louis. We have a few occupiers in at the moment. Not many, only about maybe 20.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're quite light, but we've got our one-way systems in place. We've got regular hand sanitizing stations. We've removed a lot of the seating and the chairs so that people can socially distance. At the moment, obviously, with the uncertainty of COVID, our vendor wasn't able to open their coffee shop yet. So we've actually just put a little temporary one up for the time being that we serve to our guests. So this is our library area.
And that's,
so
that's open to all the tenants?
It's open to the public as well.
Oh,
So this is public realm. Our reception area is also public realm. The piazza as well, which you can't really see from here, but I'll take you outside as well. So what you'll see here on...
It really is a community building then, isn't it?
It really is. We really want to try and be a part of the community, not just another office space in London. It is our piazza, which is quite impressive. The plan is at some point that we can have some open air shows down here. Maybe we can use this as like an amphitheatre up this way.
Yeah.
I'd also really like to get a screen down there in the corner, and I'd like to be able to show Wimbledon and things like that. Have a real community space where people want to congregate after work and have a drink and socialise with their colleagues and their friends. This is also a public realm that we manage. And this is where we had the pop-up tennis for Barron's Court.
Right.
And they're a local drop-in centre, and we've worked with them quite a lot. People want to know more about what we're doing. We're on Instagram at 245 Hammersmith. We're always trying to do new and exciting things, and it's open to the public when we start doing our events.